Alright, so I'm going to put my spark plugs in. Make sure they're really clean. This is plug number 3. One of the things when you put your plugs in, what you can do, yeah, you should be able to see pretty well there, is take your plug, put it into your socket, nice and deep so that it's not going to fall out. And actually, maybe don't do that above the hole. Also, make sure that your washer doesn't fall off. So you got a little washer on here. Okay, and make sure your threads are clean, because if they're not clean, they could cross thread on you, and you really don't want that. Now, what you're going to do is, because this is number 3 here, just going to drop it in nice and light, and just slowly see if I can catch a thread. No pressure on it. Don't force it. Do not force it ever. I don't know if you can really see that in my hand. Black gloves and like that. I'm going to see if I can get better light in there, because I can't. Well, you're just going to have to bear with me here. But anyway, here's what we're going to do. So, I think it's already grabbed the thread. Nice. And just nice and slow. You'll feel it hit the top of the head, so there we go. Turn it until you can't turn it by hand. If you find that it's a little bit, you know, like it's turning, but it's not really super smooth, maybe take it out and make sure those threads are really clean, because a little bit of dirt doesn't take much to make it gritty, and that's what, you know, makes it hard to tell if you're at the bottom or not. I think I'm there. I believe I'm there. And you can also count the turns on some of them. Now, to tighten them in, you're probably anywhere between 6 and 10 Newton meters, or about 12 to 14 pounds, 8 to 14 pounds on most spark plugs. If you don't have that stuff, I'll use my old-fashioned method. Don't try this at home, because it may work for you, it may not work for you. We're going to get the plug wrench in there, and yeah, I can tell that I've got resistance there, so I go just a little bit past the tight spot here. Not even a quarter turn. Just pull that out, and I've got a plug in there, ready to go. I can see they're all down there, and yeah, so they just go in like that. Now, while I have this thing apart, okay, I was only going to do 5 things. Now I think I got a list of about 10 or 12 things I want to check. I will not be able to do it today. This is what's keeping me off the road. But my next thing is I want to test each one of these coils. I'm going to clean them out, because, like, for example, this one, it's got a lot of dirt there, and I don't know how that dirt got in past that seal, but it got past that seal somehow. So somehow water got in there and corroded my plug. So something to keep in. I don't know how it would come in unless it was leaking directly off the air box here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe that's what's happening. As maybe there's a, you know, some of the water gets sucked through, bypassed instead of going in, because this is the airbox intake right here. So maybe what's happening is the water's missing the airbox and just falling down in there, and then maybe my seal's not working quite as well. Little design things like that happen, and it's just like you need like thousands of miles on the road to figure out what, you know, things that you just cannot account for in a design lab. So that might happen to bikes, but that's the only plug that was really corroded. Hopefully this will make the bike run a little bit better, but I think I'm looking at plugs that are getting weaker. So they all seem to be functional, but some of them are starting to show numbers on the sides that they're maybe the shielding on the inside is not working as good as it's supposed to be, and yeah, maybe the plugs are starting to burn out just from the high performance or whatever. So anyway, I'm going to get the other one all cleaned up and settled up. I think I covered everything I needed to on the plugs. Heat ranges, yes, I'll talk about heat ranges. Okay, so if you got a plug, you know, that's burning not hot enough. Okay, actually, I'm going to do a completely separate video on that.